Assalamu alaikum students of class 8. This is our session number 3, unit number 1, operations on sets. Today's topic is verification of distributive laws. First we discuss its definition. If we have three sets A, B and C, then these laws are defined as the first one, A union into B intersection C is equal to A union B intersection A union C, and here you can observe that union is distributive over intersection, so its name is distributive law of union over intersection. The next one, A intersection B union C is equal to A intersection B union A intersection C. As intersection is distributive, therefore its name is distributive law of intersection over union. These laws are just like the property of distributive in numbers, as 2 into 3 plus 4 is equal to 2 into 3 plus 2 into 4. You are very much familiar with this. Now we prove the first one. For this purpose, we take an example. Consider three sets A, B and C. First, we take its left hand side, that is A union B intersection C. First, we solve the bracket part, B intersection C. So, write the elements of B, that are B, D, F, sign of intersection, then the set C having elements A, F and C. So, we take the common elements, and it has only one element as common, that is F. So it is a singleton set, B intersection C. We take its union with A. Set A, B, C, and its sign of intersection, and the resultant set B intersection C, that is F. So its union means write all elements in one set, A, B, C and F. This is its left hand side. Now we take its right hand side. These are two brackets, A union B and A union C. We solve these brackets side by side. First of all, A union B, it means that we take union of these two sets A and B. So its union is A, B, C, D, F. We write all these elements in one set. Now the next bracket, A union C, set A, set C, and their union is A, B, C and F. Now we take intersection of these two resultant sets, A union B, A union C. And their intersection means that common elements, and we can observe here three elements are common, A, B, C and F, four elements. Notice that the answer of the left hand side and answer of the right hand side both are equal to each other. So it is verified, the first property. The next law, distributive law of intersection over union. Again, consider an example. Three sets A, B and C. We take its left hand side, that is A intersection B union C. First we take its bracket part, B union C, write the elements of B, that are B, D, F, sign of union, then the elements of set C, A, F and C, and write all together them. So A, B, C, D and F is its union. Now we take intersection with this resultant set with C A. Write the set A, ABC, sign of intersection, and the resultant set B union C. And its intersection means that common elements, and common elements are A, B, and C. This is the resultant set of left hand side. Now the right hand side. Two brackets, A intersection B and A intersection C. After that we take its union. Its right hand side is two brackets. First we take A intersection B. Write the set of set A intersection, then elements of set B. And intersection is set B, that is singleton set. Only one element is common. A intersection C. We take common elements of set A and set C. Again, you can observe two elements are common, A and C. After that, we take its union of both resultant sets. And union is A, B, and C. Now observe both sides having same answer, so it is verified. The second law of distributive. The next topic is De Morgan's law. First we take its definition. If A and B are the subsets of a universal set U, and you observe that A and B are the subsets of any universal set, then the first one, whole complement of A union B is equal to A complement intersection B complement. This is the first law. The second one, whole complement of A intersection B is equal to A complement union B complement. Now we prove them. For the first one, we take an example. As these are the subsets of any universal set, so its universal set is the main set. You can say it the parent set. Universal set having elements 1, 2, 3, and so on 10. A is a subset of U having elements 2, 4, and 6. B having elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Left hand side, whole complement of A union B. First we take union of these two sets A and B. And union means we write them all together. So its union is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we take its complement. A union B whole complement means that we are going to minus it with the universal set. First write the set U, that is universal set, then A union B. And now you observe the difference. As you observe that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, these are the elements which are common. So this is not the difference. Difference is 8, 9, and 10. We observe the difference according to the first set, that is universal set. Now the right hand side, A complement intersection B complement. First we take A complement. Remember that A complement means that you are going to take difference with U, that is universal set. Universal set, then the set A. So cut down the common elements, and the remaining elements of U is the difference, that is A complement. B complement is universal set minus B, universal set minus the set B. Again, common elements, cut down them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So the remaining elements are 8, 9, and 10. This is B complement. Now A complement intersection B complement. Their intersection means common elements. So we take the common elements that are 8, 9, and 10. Notice here, the answer of the left hand side is equal to the answer of the right hand side. So it is verified. This is the first one. Now the next one, A intersection B whole complement is equal to A complement union B complement. Again, take an example, universal set 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. It means that the set of natural numbers A is empty and B is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. These are all prime numbers. And I hope that you know what are the prime numbers. Prime numbers mean that the numbers having only two factors, 1 and itself. Now we take the left hand side, A intersection B whole complement. First we take the intersection of A and B. As A is empty, so intersection of empty set with any set is empty. Now its complement, write the universal set and difference A intersection B. So universal set difference with empty set is itself universal set. Right hand side. A complement union B complement. First we take A complement. We take difference of set A with universal set. Universal set with empty. So that is universal set itself. B complement universal set minus P, and cut down the elements that are common. 2, 3, 5, 7 means that all prime numbers in universal set, and the remaining elements are 1, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, and so on. Now take union, A complement, union B complement. Write all these numbers in one set. That is natural numbers itself. Notice here the answer of the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. So this is the second law of De Morgan's. After that, now I hope that students you can solve these questions of exercise 1.2 very easily. Fi Aman Allah.